That is the one who scares people alive. Oh, good damage, huh? I have no idea how much damage this one is doing. Maybe 1 million, 2 million, 3 million? You just have to fly inside.
The others found strength in their projections.
In the first two
they
phases.
became reliant on them. I'm not so foolish.
I can think this little die.
Be silent.
Good damage, good damage. Just go to the side or like this. Yes, you are pointless. Go.
Life really interesting enough to warrant all this pain.
Yeah. Fight. Oh, I can tank that one. Let's go to this side and lure him so we can fight in the middle, not in the stairs. Coming towards me. Yeah, good.
I am
Look at this knife going.
feel the
Thrill of the void. It's every. I'm not gonna tell you have to fly back in. There. Let's fight.
I can't do this just yet.
Let's fight. I wanna fight. You will long for non-existence. Haha. Let's fight here. Yeah, our ground slam is doing pretty well. Good damage.
My spirit is spent.
You're dead.
Exalted orb. An exhilarating sensation of
So we'll try again with the earthquake or sweep. Okay.
You finally caught my attention.
Not good. Ah, nice damage. It's hard to see with all the ground effects. It looks similar. Let's see.
The others found strength in their projections. They became reliant on them. I'm not so foolish. Die.
There is only horror.
Be silent.
What's the point?
Is life really interesting enough to warrant all
spirit
this
is spent.
pain?
There's only horror. Your lives are meaningless.
Are we into the third phase?
Rain of stars. Be utterly annihilated.
Oh,
My heart races. I am alive.
There's only horror.
I can't do this just yet.
Everlasting fire.
Feel the thrill of
The void.
die. Not yet. This time he'll die. Earthquake is very strong.
feel the thrill.
Run around.
Everlasting
Oh, very nice. Okay, we'll be using Sunder this time. This was one of the first skill I used in Path of Exile a long time ago. They have changed animation. Was okay for clearing maps and all, but then the single target was horrible. It still is horrible, I think. So anyway, let's try it.
A real challenge. You finally caught my attention.
What's the point? Rain of stars.
The others found strength in their projections. They became reliant on them. I'm not so foolish.
Good so far,
Your lives are meaningless.
right? It's just over here.
Is life really interesting enough to warrant all this pain?
I can't do this just yet.
Where is he? Look at the damage. Pretty good. Very decent. I don't want to die here. Okay, I think we're in the final phase. love the team. The Sirus team is one of the best. Okay, door is open. I don't want to fight in the stairs. Come on. Come down. I'm not falling into your trap. He's here, okay. Go inside. Ah.
My heart races. I am.
It's a bit tight here. Nice. Nice damage. I almost died there.
I can't do this just yet.
Easy. Pretty strong, huh? Alright, this time we'll be using the sweep. Previously we've been using mostly slam skill, like Earthshatter and ground slam, earthquake, and even thunder was pretty difficult. But this time I want to try out sweep. This one against Sirus. It's A9, Awakener 9, and then this will think this will be the only non-slam skill that we will be using, and let's see how it goes. Right.
I can't do this just yet.
Let's go.
What's this? A real challenge? You finally caught my attention.
Oh, by the way, I remember in Ultimatum League Ultimatum League was after. No, I think it was before Expedition. I think. Or mistaken. I used the same sweep skill, but it was a different character with Elementalist. Very unlikely. Very. I would say I have not seen anyone using Elementalist using a melee skill, especially sweep. But I use physical to lightning conversion. It was quite okay.
They became reliant on me. Not so foolish.
It's pushing me in a tight corner. He's here.
Really interesting enough to warrant all this pain.
Who is this? always forget. Sorry, my mic fell down.
I can't do this just yet.
I won't die. Nice damage, huh? Dead. For the last 3 fight, this is the only thing that has been dropping.
I'm sorry.
The area of effect is 150. If I'm stationary, if I move, it's 100. Since this may be the last, I don't have a critical strike. I don't have a using slam skill. I don't even do a impale, since so common. My build is pretty simple. Slayer with the brutal fervor, headsman for the 20% culling strike, and Bane of Legends, obviously. And I opt to go for this one. This is the reason of why I wanted to use this one, to have max endurance and frenzy charge using a replica for rules for. That's why I'm having this at all times. This one is for defense as well as offense, and this mostly for speed and damage, and it's pretty reliable, this too. And my gears, my skill tree is nothing complicated. Just here, we go there, and for the cluster I'm using this one. I hit on 45 on hit using staff, scepter, mace, and heavy hitter with the weight advantage. And the others are just AoE and life, deadening swing, and towering thread, and expensive might. And for the jewel, these are life, melee damage, attack speed, and these are the ones I've used only: the attack speed, life, area damage or melee damage. That's all. And for this one thing, disciple the unyielding and disciple the slaughter. This to give me. I don't actually need this one, to be honest, but it's giving me 16% increased damage. But I want this one, 3% increased damage per endurance. All these 3 skill points is giving me nearly 70% increased damage. And these ones are giving me movement speed and some stun duration and life leech since I'm Slayer. And for the Executioner, Wrecking Ball, and for the Mastery I'm going for the 40% increased damage with rare and unique enemies. And for the Watcher's Eye I'm going for a chance to deal double damage using Pride and increase physical damage using Pride. I really wanted to slot in here increase life recovery using Vitality, but I couldn't find the right one. And here we go for the life and the Mace Mastery, crush enemies, and Spine Cruncher with the Bloodless. Bloodless. And this is extremely useful. This elemental maximum, cold, lightning, and fire is up here. This one fire I'm not taking. Fire is from here. Barbarism, we have one fire here. So, and with my corrupted replica will give me one, so as a total I'm having 80% resistance. This it's making a big difference. And without my endurance charge, my estimated physical damage reduction is only around 60%, even less than 60% I think, but with my 8 endurance charge is giving me 90%, although I would love to have some more armor, but this is okay. And my Chaos Res is fine, 44%. This comes mainly from my belt. This is giving me 70% Chaos resistance, and this one is giving me some physical damage. I would love to have, instead of the dexterity, another suffix which goes for chaos resistance and lightning resistance. That would be better, but this is okay. 1 max transit charge, and helmet is nothing. The strength and life and resistance, that's all. It's not, I don't even have the nearby enemies take physical damage, so that it's not even influence helmet, it's simple one, but that 75 increased mana reservation efficiency is giving me just enough mana to use my skills, and I can just swap in. This is the main thing. This one is I got I tried 4 times with tempering orb, and then caster. I got caster, I got critical, and then finally I wanted physical 8% increase effect, but then I had to settle with this one, and with this one it goes to a total of 1043 physical DPS, pretty good. And with this chance to deal double damage 13%, and the one we have here is giving me around 30% chance to deal double damage, I think. And my ring, this one I got really lucky. I bought this ring for I took a big risk for 15 exalt. Before it had let's see, for the suffix there was, instead of this aspect of the cat, there was a tier 2 intelligence, and for the prefix I needed that one non-channeling skill, and there was a tier 5 mana, I think. So I bought it. I took a risk that I will annul them out, so I did 2 annul, orb of annulment, and first the intelligence went out. Strength is useful, intelligence I had enough, and I slot in aspect of the cat. And for the second time I did the orb of annulment again. The mana went out again, and I got so lucky. So I slot in the non-channeling skill, because I want an unset ring to put this one pride, so that I can 6-link my this one ancestral warchief. This one is giving me around 1.2 million DPS, I think. So it's helping me a lot with this combine, and with the aura is giving me quite a lot of boost, damage boost. The rest, I think this is same thing. Intelligence, I really don't want this lightning damage to attacks, but I can't risk anymore, so I have to settle with that one. The boot is nothing, just no elusive, no nothing, no tailwind, but I have a tier 1 chance to suppress spell, that's all, and 80% chance to avoid being stunned. And for this one I just use also uprising for the Pride has no reservation. Pretty much quite simple, really simple build, nothing really in depth about it, but it really works well. I'm quite tanky because of this one, and the endurance charge, which I don't have to generate, it's there all the time. And I can also slot in this one, Arctic Armor, which is giving me immunity to freeze and less fire and physical damage again. Because my skills are all stationary, I have to stand and hit. Let's pick up anyway these things, in case we forget. So that's pretty much about it. I use this one not for the critical strike, but for the 40% increased damage and the concentrated crown, 10% damage taken to enemies, and Lion's Roar, and this is Quicksilver Frost at tier 1, movement speed, Cheetah, and a serious promise. Yeah, this one I'm not immune to bleeding and corrupted blood, so I'm just using this one. Pretty simple. My life is around 6.39. Okay, and these two are turned on all the time. That side
do this
mouse
just
key
yet.
with a macro shell. If this valve is turned on, it replace this one, and this one are popped up. Yeah, ancestral war chief, multiple totems, wicked multi-strike, conk effect 2-1, and melee physical and brutal. Same thing here. Sweep, pulverize, and shockwave. If I use let's say earthquake, if I'm gonna use earthquake, I would put this one, and instead of pulverize, I would put Phys of War, and there you go. You can even start in pulverize instead of the multi-strike. So that's pretty much about it. Thank you.